reading area. Yes, welcome, welcome. Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area live at 5 o'clock p.m.
Live at 5, you guys. That's right. Live at 5. So today is Inspirational Friday. I'll be reading a book, two books today, one at 4 o'clock, one at 5 o'clock, because I wasn't able to get on yesterday. But thank you for being here and listening to me read. I will be reading Asha in the Attic right now. Asha in the Attic. This book is written by Chris Powling, illustrated by Alan Marks. Chris Powling, written by Alan Marks. Asha in the Attic. Rigby literacy. All right. Don't forget, you guys, to click that subscribe, that like button, click that share button, then go on over to YouTube and smash up that subscribe. Punch that subscribe button for me, all right? Punch it up. Yes, Asha in the Attic is the book I'll be reading to you today. And we're going to jump right into this book so that you guys can enjoy. This is the first picture, Asha in the Attic. Asha loves Grandpa's attic. It wasn't just big and dusty and full of stuff from the olden days. Most attics are like that. Grandpa's attic was special because of the stories Grandpa told there. Once, while she was exploring, Asha found an old school bag. Grandpa's eyes lit up when he saw it. "Now that reminds me of a story," he said. And he told Asha about the pet rat he took to school one day. Another time it was a medal in a box. "This story is scary," he warned her. Also a bit sad, Grandpa told her about a friend of his who was hurt in the war. Asha listened to every word. Best of all, though, was the pile of baby clothes. The pile of baby clothes. "Your mom wore these, Asha," Grandpa grinned. "I got a pile of my babies, my daughter's baby clothes and like gowns and stuff like that, and uniform when she was in Montessori school. I got them all. I could tell you a story or two about her. Once she threw all my tools in the pond to see how deep it was." Asha laughed and laughed. She laughed and laughed. By now, she couldn't wait for her next visit to the attic. What would she find when she got there? And what story would it jog in Grandpa's memory? Only one thing bothered her, really. "Grandpa," she asked, "do you think—" "Yes, Asha. Do you think you'll ever—" "Go on, my dear." "Well, will you ever tell a story about me? Here in the attic, I mean." "Here?" said Grandpa. "In the attic?" Asha nodded. Grandpa scratched his head. "I'm bound to eventually," he said. "But you may have to be patient, Asha. After all, everything in this big dusty attic comes from the olden days. Like back in the days, right? There's nothing olden day-ish about you." Poor Asha. She didn't want to be patient. She wanted to be in one of Grandpa's stories now. Then she had an idea. Suppose she hid Owen, her stuffed owl, in Grandpa's attic. And suppose she pretended to find it in some far corner. Grandpa would have to tell an Asha story then, wouldn't he? She's trying to get Grandpa to tell a story about her. So while Grandpa was snoozing out in the sun, Asha crept back into the house. She tiptoed up and up the stairs, right to the top of the house. "Here's the door to the attic, Owen," she said. "Let's shut it tight so Grandpa won't see where I'm hiding you." Now, for the first time ever, Asha had the attic all to herself. Slowly, she turned around. It had never looked so big or so dusty or so full of stuff from the olden days. It had never looked so lonely either. Asha felt a shiver along her spine. "I can't leave you here, Owen," she whispered. "I'm not sure I can stay here myself." Wow. She turned to leave and found the door was stuck. Asha tugged it and jiggled it and kicked it as hard as she could. She shouted too at the top of her voice, but the door stayed stuck. What could Asha do? "Grandpa can't hear us, Owen," she said. "These old floorboards are so thick. We must be patient till he realizes where we are. Don't worry, we'll share some stories to pass the time." She's stuck in her attic, stuck in the attic. Grandpa's attic, that is. Luckily, Asha knew lots of stories. She settled down to tell them on Grandpa's old sofa under the skylight. First came the school bag story, then the stories about the baby clothes. After this, Asha began the story of the medal. "It's scary, Owen," she warned. "Also a bit sad." She's gotten the stories down to a T. She remembers exactly how her grandpa told her the stories. Suddenly, Asha heard a strange noise. It was a sneaky, creaky skylight opening noise. A dark figure loomed overhead. Was a burglar breaking into this attic? Asha shrank back in alarm. "Don't be frightened, Owen," she gasped. It's only, let's turn the page and see who it is. Grandpa! It's Grandpa! He'd come to rescue Asha, of course. Now that he was inside the attic, he soon loosened the door. Afterward, he sat on the sofa with Asha and Owen. "What a brave pair you are," he said. "Plenty of people would have panicked, you know. Would you like to hear my new story? It's called Asha in the Attic." Asha in the attic! Look at that. Asha in the attic. Now he's got a story to tell about her. Isn't that cool? "Can I tell it, Grandpa?" Asha giggled. Grandpa let her, of course. Asha loved Grandpa's attic. The end. Aw, what a beautiful story. Wow. Asha in the Attic. Again, it's written by Chris Powling, illustrated by Alan Marks. Wow. Shout out to my mom, who's always here. Shout out to my cousin Patsy and her crew, her babies, her children. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here and listening to me read fun and exciting books like this. And also, shout out to my cousin Ellie, my friends Sheena G, Chandrika, and Victoria, who share my videos all the time. Yes. All right. Yes. So thank you for being here. Yes, I'll see you again live at 5 on Audrey's Reading Area. Go to YouTube. Look for Audrey's Reading Area. Yes, I'll be there reading. I'll see you soon. Live, Live, live at 5 soon. See ya.